On this week's edition, we're going to tell you about the upcoming closure of the Chatham Bridge and the impacts that'll have on a few other streets in our area. Today I'm here with Bird Holloway. Bird is the project manager for the Chatham Bridge project and an engineer for VDOT. We're along Princess Anne near the intersection of Hanson and US 1. And we wanted to talk to Bird about, first of all, just the plans for the bridge closure. So why don't we start there just by telling us sort of what's happening and when that is likely to occur for the bridge closure itself.
Okay, so the bridge plans are complete. We're developing the contract. We're going to advertise it for construction in January and hope to have work underway in May.
Okay, and so it starts in May, and then about how long will that take?
16 months is what we're estimating.
Okay, and it's a rebuild of the decking, is that right, of the Chatham Bridge?
Yeah, we're going to replace all the superstructure, which is everything above those concrete piers coming out of the water. Everything on top will be replaced.
Okay, great. So you said about 16 months, so it ought to be reopened, I guess, in 2021 in time for the holiday season is the goal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then I guess talk a little bit about the new improved pedestrian and bicycle aspects of the new bridge.
Sure. Currently, there's 2 4-foot sidewalks on the bridge with no rail or separation from traffic. In the finished stage, the bridge will have a barrier-separated shared use path on the downstream side, which is the side if you're leaving town on the right. It's going to tie into the trail that's under construction now, the Belmont Ferry Farm Trail.
So that'll be a great enhancement for pedestrian and bikeability and being able to connect to this downtown Fredericksburg, which is very walkable to the trails that they built in Stafford. So we're looking forward to that.
Absolutely.
And then, so we're standing here because there's going to be some impact. So talk a little bit about what will happen sort of in the area where we are right now.
So the official signed detour route is the Blue and Gray Parkway over the Rappahannock. And we think most of the traffic's going to use that, but we are anticipating increased volumes on the Route 1 bridge as well. So we're doing some improvements here to kind of alleviate that additional traffic. What you're going to see is traffic going north on Princess Anne across Route 1 will not be able to make a left turn onto Hanson Avenue. You're going to see a new signal head here for right turns for people turning off of Princess Anne onto Route 1 North. You're going to see on Hanson headed toward the bridge, so traffic will come under the bridge on Riverside, which turns into Caroline, go up to the Germania Street, and be able to turn onto Princess Anne at the signal, and then come to this new signal and turn right on Route 1 North across the bridge.
And that'll all those signs and traffic patterns will go into effect right before the bridge closes. That'll be the first
Right, that'll
change.
be the first step with the bridge project. It's all part of the same contract, and there'll be a lot of additional signage directing people. People will still have the ability to choose an alternative route.
People may have noticed there's some additional work going on right now with an eye toward the bridge will be closed, and that's along the 2 and 17 Dickson Street. So around the kind of Mayfield, Dixon Park area. So why don't you just talk a little bit about what's occurring there right now?
Okay, yeah, that's along the official detour route on the Blue and Gray. People are going to come down that ramp and turn right onto Dickson Street, heading back into town. And just to help improve that flow, we're adding an additional lane. So there will be 2 left turn lanes, and it'll allow people to get by on the right, headed back into town.
We're all doing everything we can to keep traffic flowing smoothly and let people know that the business is open as normal during the closure. So
I use the bridge every day, so it's going to impact me too, but I'm excited about it. I think that the finished bridge is going to be great with the trail, and we're just going to get it done as quick as we can.
Yeah. Okay, great. Well, we appreciate it, Bird. Thanks for everything you're doing to make this a smooth process, and I guess we'll look forward to that starting in May and hopefully being done as soon as possible.
Thank you.
So, all right, thanks, Bird. Thanks for being with us today. All right, so that'll do it for this week's edition. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and to click the bell to get a notification every time we put out a new video. We'll see you next week.